Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
Hi, I'm trying to hold my emotions in check.
Okay.
I very easily cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I release emotions.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I'm waiting for you to ask me a question. I'm not clear where I need to start and what I need to start with.
You have to tell me what's the area you want to create more success in.
I feel there's lots of areas, so I feel I should prioritize because I really appreciate and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. So could we perhaps begin with the issue of, and it might be a superficial issue, and I'm sure you're going to see, you know, the roots of it very quickly. But I am currently on several coaching programs, which I believe they are great, and they will benefit me enormously. However, I find myself procrastinating and lacking consistency and almost as assigning all the reasons why I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do to my lack of self-discipline and an ability to be consistent and prioritize and motivate myself. Now, what I want from myself is to overcome that and to just take advantage of those opportunities to build my own business.
Okay. So if you take advantage of these programs, what's going to happen to your business?
It will take off and it will grow, it will scale up, and I will be able to leave my day job.
Do you want your business to scale up?
I want to take off the ground to start with and acquire first paid clients, and then move on and keep growing it.
Okay. Ask again. Do you want your business to scale up? So that's not coming up true. Okay. What kind of business is it?
It is coaching business.
Okay. So when you have more clients, how is that going to affect your life?
I'm going to be more busy and I'm going to need to work harder, and I'm going to have less flexibility and less ability to not to do things if I don't feel like it.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a good reality you're trying to create for yourself. Work harder,
but
you're going to have less time, less flexibility, right? So if I were your unconscious mind, I'd say, you know what? Let's not do anything in these courses so that we don't have to step into that life, because that life sucks.
I know. I was listening to your YouTube videos, and I was slowly discovering that one of my limiting beliefs is that I'm gonna have to work harder. So why would I want to do that? So I was trying to change that belief and get rid of it and replace it with the belief that you don't have to work harder in order to be more successful. You just need to be willing to work, really.
Yeah. So, and that's the key, because we're taught you have to work hard to succeed. And if you want more success, you've got to work harder. Okay. All that's crap. Okay. That's
Consciously, I agree with that, but
okay.
Subconsciously, I can't find a way to get that place, that belief.
But what you're doing is you're staying within your own world. If you look around, you'll see there are people out there that aren't working hard and being very, very successful.
Yes, and that's when another limiting belief kicks in. You're not going to be one of them.
Whose story is that? Who taught you that you're not going to be one of those?
I'm not really sure. I think it's my own making, really.
Okay.
Looking at evidence around me, at some point I came to that conclusion, and it sticked.
Okay. Do you want to be one of those people?
Yes.
Okay, so that's coming up true. That's good. So you've made the decision you're not going to be them. And if you've made that decision, then you're going to make sure you create a reality where you get to be right about that. So are you willing to step out of your story that you're never going to be one of those people?
Yes.
Okay, that's not moving. Do you deserve to be one of those people?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'm not sure it goes into the no category.
That's right.
Okay, you have to realize that when you recognize your value and your deservingness, that you can have whatever you want, then you're going to start, everything you want is going to start to show up. But if you feel you have to do specific things to earn it, that you have to come from a certain place or fit into a certain group already before you can get these things, you're going to put all those blocks into your life.
Yes, I consciously know that.
Okay.
I've only learned it like very recently.
Okay. So I want you to just really get your value. Okay.
Can I just add to that?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm not sure is because I've got criteria by which I would categorize myself as being able or not being able to do something, and I think, you know, successful people, by the type of successful person that I would want to be, I think I don't fulfill those criteria, and therefore I tell myself subconsciously, you're not gonna get there, but you can keep trying, which is what I'm doing.
Okay, so here's the thing: get rid of the criteria.
And
right?
How do I get out of criteria?
You don't need it. So I was working with a client, and she was a coach, and she's saying, oh, I just need these 2 other certificates that I haven't got yet, and then I know I'll be able to get the clients that pay the level I want. I'll have the respect because I've got those certificates, and it's just going to take a few more months, and then I'll be able to make the money I really want to make. And I looked at her, I said, what the hell are you talking about? She goes, well, no one's going to respect you unless you have certain criteria, unless you have certificates, and so they know that you're capable of certain things. And I said, what are my certificates? And she's like, what? I said, what certificates do I have? She goes, I have no idea. I said, then why do you work with me? Because you just told me you have to meet certain criteria. You have to have certain certificates. And she goes, but we just get results when we work together. I said, yeah, that's it. Right. So it doesn't matter what schooling you went. It doesn't matter how you approach it. It just matters if you can be of value to the people you work with in whatever capacity. I know people that have I think it was called Shifts and Giggles. That was her program. You sit down to afternoon tea with her and you just chat and have a whole bunch of giggles. And in the process, you shift and you change. And that's her whole program. That's it. And people pay for it and get results, right? So let go of the criteria. This is just about you embracing your value. Once you embrace your value and know, I am valuable, I have gifts to give to the world, then you can choose vehicles through which you give that value. It could be a coaching program. It could be writing a book. It could be hanging out and having coffee with people. But it's not that you have to do these things and get these things to have the value. It's that I have value. Now, how do I express it? You've got to flip it around completely. Because otherwise, all you're doing is, it's not that you don't have the value, you're suppressing it. You're pushing it down and not allowing it to just explode out into the world.
So I agree with everything you said. And it's been recently that I begin to know about it and believe in it on a sort of rationalized level.
Mm-hmm.
And it led me to another sort of reflection that actually I don't assign much value to myself.
Okay. So that's because you were taught you don't have value. It's just something you were brought up to believe. It's completely untrue. Right?
Yes.
Have
so
you ever
now
okay, here we go.
I hope I can get rid of it.
Okay, so this is not I hope. It's you making a decision, I'm going to let this go. Not I hope I can let, because I hope is you going into a victim mode. I'm getting rid of it is you saying, this is what's happening in my life. Okay. Have you ever held a baby? When you held that baby, did you say, you're useless, you haven't done anything yet in the world, you have not contributed, you haven't taken any courses, you have no value?
No, I haven't
Okay,
told
so
that.
you felt the inherent value in that being, correct? Now, as that baby grows, it only gains more value. Every life experience adds to the value of that baby. Now, think about how powerfully you felt the value of that little baby, and keep in mind that you were once that little baby. And you've only gained more value through your life. So don't let yourself believe you don't have value. Don't let yourself believe you don't have nothing to share and that no one will appreciate you. It's there. The only thing covering it up is you. So are you willing to step out of the story that you don't have enough value?
I want to, and I want to is equal no. So I don't know how to overcome that.
What's wrong with admitting you have lots of value?
I think I need to see evidence of it in my head. I'm looking for proof. It's almost I have to prove it to myself.
Has no one ever thanked you for anything?
I have been thanked for things.
Has anyone said that they appreciate you? So this is evidence of value. Okay. Yeah, when you really start to look, you'll see that the evidence of your value is out there. You're just blinding yourself to it so you can be right in your story.
Do you think my emotional addiction is being a victim? I'm feeling sorry for myself.
It's your decision if you want to be a victim or not. But if you're refusing to feel you have value, then you are probably in victim mode and you want to step out of that. Are you willing to step out of the story that you don't have enough value?
Yes.
That's starting to shift now. Good. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.